Find a space. Check into your feet on the ground, hips, shoulders. Try gently relaxing the tailbone down towards the earth. Not a big creepy tuck under, just a relax down so that we can create some space in the low back, space in the lumbar. Oh yeah, I said something about the recording thing. Let me hit that button. Boom and a boom, and we're doing it. Bang. Hands over the belly. Let's start with a few slow, deep breaths down into the abdomen. I like to interlock the webbings of my thumbs. Hands are over the belly. And when you inhale, soften your belly. Relax the muscles in your abdomen and let your belly expand out into the hands. And when you exhale, the belly releases towards the spine. Inhale 3-4 seconds or so with a little pause at the top. Exhale with a little pause at the bottom. Let's see if we can keep the ribs nice and relaxed. Not a lot of movement in the chest. Just feel the belly expand into the hands. And then the belly will sink towards the spine. Full exhale. Slow, deep breath in. Little pause at the top. Full exhale. With a little pause at the bottom. Just take a moment. Put your attention on your center. Help to clear the mind. Drop energy down into the belly. Slow, deep abdominal breathing. Very grounding, very centering. Notice as you pause at the top, there's a little pause in your thinking. A little pause with space in your mind. Put one hand on the heart. One hand stays on the belly. We'll still let the breath begin in the belly. Now the ribs rise and we can fill all the way up into the chest. Inhale more. Exhale from the chest first. Let the ribs relax, and then the belly empties towards the spine. Slow, deep breath from the belly. Ribs rise, fill up all the way into the chest. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Exhale from the chest. Ribs relax and the belly sinks. A wave breath. Less grounding, more regulating for our emotions. Exhale, chest relaxes first. Ribs relax and the belly empties. Slow, deep breath in. A little pause at the top. And a long exhale. A little pause at the bottom. One more time. Nice and slow. Belly, ribs up into the chest. Empty from the chest. Ribs relax. Belly empties. Back of the hands are towards the earth. Arms not so close to the body, not so far away. We've got to use the muscles in the shoulders. Just a little space under the arms. Fingers towards each other. And we'll do the same style of breathing from the belly. The ribs rise, we fill up all the way into the chest. The palms face the sky. Try not to lift the shoulders up too much. Shoulders stay down. Fingertips are still towards each other. And then the palms face the chest. And the back of the hands face the earth. Empty the breath all the way out. Inhale, belly, ribs. Inhale all the way up into the chest. Inhale more, inhale, smile. And then exhale. Nice and slow. Empty all the way out. Back of the hands are towards the earth. We inhale, The palms face the chest. Keep inhaling, palms face the sky. Inhale a little more. Exhale. All the way out. Little pause at the bottom of the breath, and a full deep breath. Little pause at the top. Exhale. Using the movement of the arms to help stretch the spaces between the ribs, the intercostal spaces. These little muscles help us take in more. Lift, breathe, smile, and exhale. This movement is nice in and out through the nose. Lift the hands, breathe. There is a cleansing breath we can add to release a little more. You exhale through the nose, exhale all the way out. And when you don't think you have anything left to exhale, you can open the mouth and push the rest of the breath out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Cleansing, clearing, releasing whatever's left through the mouth. You might be surprised how much you have to release. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Release. Hands by your side and just notice for a moment. Just check in. Sometimes just lengthening the breath is enough to change the energy in the body. See how you feel. Take your left hand and press the palm down. I'll do the opposite. We'll mirror each other. Take your right hand and lift it above the head. Palms press away. Lean over to your left and then press the palms away. Bend, keep the knees bent the whole time, just a slight bend. Check the pelvis. Maybe have a little movement in the pelvis just to lengthen that low back, and press the hands away. As we switch, we're going to bring the pinkies in towards the heart and bend the knees even more. Tuck the chin back in and have a nice long spine as we switch, and then we stand tall. Straighten the legs, press the hands away, lean, smile, stretch. Exhale, bend the knees, spiral the hands. Inhale, stand tall, press through the palms, stretch through the side of the body. Exhale, sink down. Stand tall, deep breath, and stretch. Exhale, spiral in. This next one, I'm gonna lean to the side. I'll also open my chest up a little towards the sky. Feels nice in my body, and then spiral, sink down, exhale, switch the hands. Deep breath, stretch to the side, open the chest towards the sky. One more to each side, sink down. Stand tall, open up. Last one. Stretch through the side of the body, open up. When we exhale, just bring that top hand down. Bring it down and behind you. Bring it down and behind you. Your right hand will come across over to your left. And now press the palms away from each other and rotate. Have a look behind you. Open up back towards me. Sink down. Check into those shoulders. Look like we're about to fight each other. Very fierce, terrifying. And then we'll switch. You'll rotate. Your right hand behind you, your left in front, and we press the palms away, rotate. Inhale towards the center, sink down, bend the knees. Exhale, twist. This is a really nice stretch for the mid-spine, the thoracic, the chest. Inhale towards the center. Sink down, soften the shoulders. Exhale, stand a little taller, press the palms away, rotate. Inhale towards me. We make very normal faces here. We're normal human beings. And then we rotate and look behind you and nobody can see you. You can be as crazy as you want. Stretch the muscles in your face. Stick your tongue out. Inhale towards me. Very normal, sane humans. Exhale, switch, rotate, make a silly face. One more time each way. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Press. Stretch. And relax. And relax. How's that feel? Everybody warming up? That one can be quite a lot. Nice. Wringing things out. Push, pulling. Let's just keep going with the spine. Relax the arms, turn the hips. We'll just tap on the hips and the glute. Tap on the low body. You can move the hips a little more. If you bend the elbow just slightly, you could tap on the belly and the low back. You could make for a deeper twist in the spine. Rotate, look behind you. Wake up some energy by focusing on a few pressure points. On the belly, on the low back, and breathe. I'm gonna bring my front hand just a little higher. Tap on the lower rib cage, just a little higher on the lower ribs. Your spleen and stomach on your left, and your liver, gallbladder on your right. Send some energy to your organs. And just under the chest, or just under the collarbone, just under the collarbone, at the beginning of the lung meridian. Strengthen our immune system and our respiratory system by breathing and tapping. Over the shoulder, we can break up some tension in the trap. Stimulate the gallbladder meridian. Help us make better decisions. Couple more deep breaths here. And back to the chest. Have a deep breath. Back to the lower rib cage. One big breath here. To the lower belly, low back. Have one last big breath in this movement. Exhale and slow it down. Slow it down. Close your eyes and again, just notice. Energy in the body waking up. Let's do a weird one I haven't done in a while. I think it came from my teacher's wisdom Qigong. Qigong for the brain. Let's say your left hand comes to the back of the head, cranial base, occiput, and your right hand to the low back. Nice, nice. Okay, check everything out. Everything feels okay. We're gonna take this elbow up top towards this knee down here. There's a rotation. I send the hips back. Here feels great. Here feels great. I get a nice twist in my thoracic. If you want to bend the knees and drop the hips even more, you can come even further. Bringing that elbow closer to the knee if it's in your practice. And then we're going to come back up towards each other where we started. And then you'll rotate over your left. You'll turn your hips to the left, look left. And then if you want to have a little hinge upward, you can look up and back if that feels safe for you. And then again, meet me in the middle. We'll come back through the center. And then you'll turn over to your right. Turn. You can look over your right shoulder, look behind you. And then we come back to the center again. Take a deep breath. Switch the hands. I like an exhale and a hinge. We come down and across. The inhale, we stand tall. Rotate over your right shoulder. The exhale, we come through the center and look behind you to the left. Turn back to the center. Take a deep breath in and switch the hands. Beautiful, everybody. The exhale, we hinge and rotate. Twist, wring it out. Inhale, we stand tall. Rotate to your left. Smile. Exhale through the center, over your right shoulder. Twist. Inhale towards me with a big smile and a couple of waves. We'll switch the hands. Exhale and hinge. Bring it out, down and across. Inhale, stand tall. Rotate to your right. Look up and back. Exhale, twist to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Deep breath through the center. And switch. Do it one more time to each side. Hinge. Twist. Stand tall. Open up to the left. Come through the midline and twist over your right shoulder. Deep breath to the center. Switch the hands. Last one. Bring it out. Stand tall. Come through the center. Twist over that other shoulder. Deep breath. And relax. The hands down. Just notice how much wiser we all are now. Incredible, right? Do we feel smarter already? That's a silly one. Lots of weird directions, but I feel like it's very invigorating for the spine, and I don't do it enough. Let's come a little wider than shoulders with the feet, and we'll shift the weight. We'll shift the weight. Let the hips go first, and the head follows. The hips go, and the head follows. We're going to work on this lateral direction of the spine. Side to side movement. So weight shift. The hips go, the head follows. And notice any energy in the low back unlocking. In the chest, the ribs, thoracic, cervical spine. Notice where there's any tension. See if we can soften into those areas. My spine is pretty vertical. I'm not hinging too much. We can add a hinge in the hips. Move a little lower. Not necessary. The movement is called move your body like a river. The idea is your spinal cord is like a river that's flowing down a mountain. And we're unlocking the joints in the spine in the lateral direction. We do lots of twists in our daily life, lots of staring down at our phones, but not enough of this lateral movement. Strengthens the legs, strengthens our foundation, our connection to the earth, and creates softness, a supple energy in the upper body. Move with relaxation. Breathe slowly and deeply. One more deep breath in. And then we'll turn the toes in and hang forward. Stretch the outside of the legs, release the upper body down towards the earth, and shake it out. Let gravity take your upper body down towards the earth. Inhale through the nose with a few big sighs out through the mouth. Bend your knees, tuck your tailbone, roll up nice and slow. Let your chin come to your chest. We'll bring one hand over the other. Let the hips come forward, and we'll reach up and back. Hips come forward, strengthen the muscles in the legs, and then we'll hinge. Hinge forward, hang forward. Nice and slow, we exhale forward and down. The inhale, we bend our knees, we tuck our tailbone, and we roll up. The hips come forward, the hands come up and back. We take a deep breath, and then we exhale forward and down. And roll straight up. Inhaling. And exhaling. Full body flow. Roll up. Stretch the major muscles in the front of the body as we reach up and back. Exhale forward and down. We stretch the muscles in the back of the body. A few more times. We'll inhale, coming up. Exhale. Hang forward. Stretch. Deep breath. Forward and down. Last time here. And we'll roll up. Reach up and back. Smile. Exhale out to the sides. Hands to the thighs. Bend the knees. Shift the weight. Shift the weight. Move your body like a river. Nice little tonic with the side to side, the lateral movement of the spine, and then the front to back. Really nice for your energy. Really nice for my energy. You pay attention to yours, and we'll figure out something that works really well for it, I promise. Qigong is too big. It's too many resources. We'll find something that works for you. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, there's an extension to this movement. If you come over to your right side, bring your right elbow to your leg. I like to send that heel back a little, your left heel, and then your left hand comes over the head. Open the chest up towards the sky. Take a deep breath, big smile. The exhale, the arm comes down the same way it came up. We shift the weight across to the other side and switch. Other elbow to the other leg. Inhale, open that chest up towards the sky. Exhale, nice and slow. Shift the weight. Switch the hands. Deep breath. Open up. Stretch. Exhale, down and across. Inhale up. Exhale across. Deep breath. Do one more time to each side. Last one. Open up. Smile. And then we'll straighten the knees, turn the toes in, hang forward and shake it out. Release through the mouth. Two more big breaths in. Big sighs. Bend your knees, tuck your tailbone, roll up nice and slow. And walk your feet in. Walk your feet in, shake it out. Let's see how long we've been doing this for. Okay. Let's do one more little fun movement. One last little activation in the form of a shake, and then we'll get into something super soft. How about an archer? We'll send some energy into something we want to create. A little wider than shoulders for this one. This variation has a bending and a straightening. Let's say we can cross your wrists right in front of the body. Cross your wrists and come over to your left, your left side with this L shape in the finger. When we do that, we'll sink down and your right hand will come over here towards the collarbone, towards the shoulder. Check in. I've seen a lot of variations with the other elbow real high. I like it a little lower. Just check into what's going on in your body and your energy today. See what feels good for you. And then when we straighten the legs, we can cross the wrists, open the hands, cross the wrists, come back through the center. The L now in your right hand, little L in the right hand. We sink down your left hand like you're pulling the bow, You look over to your right. The inhale, we straighten the legs, cross the wrists, stay soft in the shoulders, inhaling through the center. Exhaling, sending energy to what you want to create, what you want to cultivate. The inhale, straighten the legs, soften the hands, cross the wrists. The exhale, sink down, pull the bow. And a deep breath, slow. Stand tall. Bring energy in. And what do we want to use it for? Imagine, see it, even feel the emotions. What would it be like? How would you feel once you've created this thing? Inhale. And exhale, sink down. Drop the tailbone. We soften the body as we inhale. Allow energy to come in. Cross the wrist and we exhale. Direct, guide energy. Deep breath. Sink down. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, stand tall, soften, allow energy to come in. What do you want to use it for? Send it in that direction. Set your intention. Stand tall and relax. Walk the feet in. Shake it out. Fun variation. There are a million variations of pulling the bow. They're all super fun. You'll see more of them as you keep coming to class. For now, let's shake the wrists out. And the elbows. Shake the shoulders. We have 2 pumps in the arms. One over there, one over there. We have 2 pumps in the legs. You could bend and straighten your knees. You could come onto the toes and drop into the heels, send energy to the bones or the joints. If that's a little much, you could just make the shake a little more dramatic, a little deeper. This also sends energy into the bones and the joints, a little softer. Quicker shakes, a little shorter, more for the tissues, the muscles, the skin. You have a 5th pump in your spine if it's safe for your neck to release the base of your skull all the way down to your pelvis. And a big sigh, a big exhale, super important part of the movement. Inhale through the nose and a big audible sigh. Ah. Find a shake that you like. You could try shifting the weight. Turning the hips is nice. Want to open energy in the heart more. You could open the wrists. Pericardium, the heart meridian, all come through the wrists. Get hands above the head. Make sure everybody outside knows you're having a good time. Big smiles. Lift those eyebrows up. Shake your body. Ah. Ah. 3 more big breaths. Shake however you need. Ah. Last one in. And slow it down. Slow it down. Feel your feet on the ground. Just notice for a moment. Keep those knees bent. Feel that crown lifting up towards the sky. Shoulders back and down. Hips nice and soft. And just notice, what do you feel? A tingle, a pulse, a rhythm in the body, maybe something around the body. Energy that's always there, always available. Sometimes we're just moving a little too quickly to notice it. Sometimes we have too much of it stored as tension. We shake it out, we stretch it out, it's more available. And then we flow, then we find a way to guide and direct this energy into a life that we would choose to live again. Something just for you. Hands come above the head. Let's get into that humble warrior I mentioned earlier. The wrists cross as they come down to the shoulders. And then we go inward. We drop the chin to the chest. We look down, connect to your own heart, connect to your own desires. What feels good for you? What's real for you? What's alive in your body, in your energy? And we lift the head, lift the elbows, cross the wrists, and we can send out, we can make space, again with the L in the hand, out to the sides, out to the sides. As I do that, my shoulders drop, I sink into my heels, my tailbone drops, and then the hands come above the head. We cross the wrists, hands come down to the shoulders, drop the chin to the chest, drop the elbows, go inward for a moment. Just take a moment here and connect to yourself, connect to your own heart. What's authentic for you? The world needs more of this energy. And then we come out, authentic, able to express ourselves, cross the wrists, and we're clear on what's not for us. We exhale, we push it out here. No thank you, not my energy, not for me. Love it for you, I don't need it. We inhale, connect to the energy above. Cross the wrists, exhaling down as we bring the chin down and the elbows down, go in. The inhale, lift the chin, lift the elbows, cross the wrists. Exhale, sink, connect to the earth. Feel your feet on the ground. Soften the shoulders, press to the hands. Take a deep breath. Lift them up. Connect to the energy above you. Connect to the energy inside of you. Inhale, lift that head up. Exhale, send it out. Connect to the earth below. Take a deep breath. Exhale down. Inhale up, authentically who you are. Share it. Share it. Send that energy out. lovingly, authentically. The humble warrior, the humble servant. It's gotta come from the heart. Connect to you, connect to yourself. Send that energy out. Just a few more times. Slow, deep breath. Long exhale. Time to go inward. A little pause at the bottom of the breath. Sense into your own desires. What did you come here to create? Shine bright and create it. Share it. One more time. Deep breath. Connect. After we've connected to ourselves, rejuvenated, recharged, we can open up and share more lovingly, more authentically. Bring the palms together. Touch the palms above the head. Palms touch, and then bring them to the heart center. Down to the heart. What was this? The blue dragon pierces the veil. From here, the fingertips come forward and you pierce the veil. Pierce the field. Connect to the energy all around you. And then the hands open up in front, like a reflective energy, mirroring back your own energy. Take a moment. And then we can bring the hands in towards the shoulders, like we're bringing in what we want to keep, what we want to hold on to. And we can, again, with the L in the hand, we send out the old. Send out what's not useful. Limiting beliefs, old shit we took on and we didn't mean to, we didn't need it now. It's not useful anymore. Let's push it forward, send it out. And then gather energy from these sacred waters below us. We gather energy from the earth. And again, bring it up to the heart center. And drop the chin down. Use this water to reflect your energy back to you. The wrists cross here at the heart. Just like that last flow we did, we send energy out to the sides. The blue dragon pierces the veil. The palms touch above the head, all the way to the heart. And then we send energy out. Pierce the veil. Connect to the field all around us. And let our energy be reflected back. The energy we send out comes back. Inhale towards the shoulders. Exhale, push forward. Sink the chest, sink into the heels. There's an inhale we gather from below. And an exhale, we let it settle into the heart. Settle into the heart center. Inhale, we cross the wrists. The exhale begins at the shoulders, sink into the heels. Let that energy go out. The inhale comes all the way to the heart center. Inhale, connect to the energy above you. Keep inhaling all the way to the heart. Exhale, push forward. Open up. The inhale to the shoulders. The exhale, push forward. The inhale, gather from the sacred pools. The exhale, we use that energy, again, to connect to our heart, connect to our desires, connect to what's authentic and real inside of us. Inhale, cross the wrists to the shoulders. Exhale. Deep breath, slow inhale. Palms touch. Come to the heart. Send it out from the heart center. Send it out. Let that energy be reflected back to you. Inhale. A little weight shift towards my toes. There's an exhale. Weight shift towards my heels. Sink your chest. Create space in the shoulder blades. Gather. And go inward. Connect to your heart. Cross the wrists. Take a deep breath. Exhale, push out. Long flow, lots of ins and outs, lots of breaths. Inhale all the way to the heart center. Connect to the energy above you, bring it to the heart. Send it out. Your community, your friends, your family, everybody that needs it. Let that energy be reflected. Let it come back. Inhale. Let it come in. Exhale. Let the old go. Create space. Connect to the energy below you. Let it gather into the heart. Exhale. Chin down. Connect in. Deep breath. Cross the wrists. Smile. Send that energy out. A few more times. Inhale up. To the heart. Send it forward. Let it be reflected back to you. Inhale. Exhale. Gather from below. Inhaling. Exhaling. Cross the wrists. Connect to your heart energy. Share it. Send it out. Last one. Last one. In. Universal energy comes to the heart. Send it out. Have a good look. Allow it to come back. What's not for you, we can let that go. Connect below. Cooling down the heavens. We'll just inhale, and we'll have the hands towards the body as we guide energy into the mind, to the heart, down into the body. To these three dantians, three reservoirs. Inhale, and the exhale. Deep breath. Long exhale. Pulling down the heavens, connecting to the energy all around you. And filling these three spaces. Your Shen, your consciousness, your Qi, your emotional body, and your Jing, your essence, your physical body. Your three treasures. Mind, emotions, and body. If there's any tension, if there's any repetitive thoughts, any stuck emotional energy, same movement, but just change the placement of the hands to face the earth. Like you're combing through your field, sending anything left over, anything stuck or stagnant, send it down. Let the earth take your old energy and take a deep breath. Gather anew with a soft, relaxed body, soft, relaxed mind. Send the rest down. One more time, deep breath. Long exhale. Bring the feet a little closer together and your right hand under your belly. Left hand will inhale, bring above the head. Centering, same. Just guiding energy through the mind, through the heart, down into the belly. With a long inhale. And a long exhale. Centering is really nice at the end of a practice. Qigong is a cumulative thing. The more we practice, the more sensitive we become, and it's nice to have a movement, have a moment to bring it back to you. Lots of energy released, but we want to store some. And we can store it in these 3 dantians. What kind of energy do you want in your mind? How do you want to feel? What kind of energy do you want in your heart? And how about your body? Inhale. I like a little space. I like something calm, clear in my mind, available, open, circulating in my heart, and a relaxed, strong body. Inhale. Clarity, peace, quiet mind, open, joyful heart, strong circulating energy in the body. A great time to placebo whatever you need for you. Bring it in with the breath. Bring it in with the relaxed movement. Store it. Just one more time each way. Last posture we'll end with bamboo in the wind. Kind of how we started, with the webbings of the thumbs interlocked over the belly. Feel your feet on the ground, lift your toes, maybe shift your weight forward, shift your weight back. Find a place you could stand without a lot of tension in your feet. Soften your knees, relax your tailbone down. Feel your low back is relaxed all the way up to your upper back and your shoulders. Tuck the chin back and in, feel the neck lengthen. You got a nice long cervical spine. Lift the crown of your head towards the sky. I like to lift my eyebrows sometimes. I like to lift the corners of my mouth very softly. It helps to soften the muscles in the forehead. Maybe try sticking your tongue out, soften the muscles in your jaw, front of your neck. You can relax your chest and your ribs. Notice your breath back in the belly. Belly is soft. It can expand as you inhale and relax as you exhale. Hips, thighs, front of the legs, all the way back to the tops of the feet. Nice and relaxed. And notice the breath coming in and out through your nose. And just let your body rock and sway. Bamboo has beautiful energetics. Doesn't try to move the wind. It just settles into its structure. Reaches for the sky. And let your body rock and sway. Circle the belly. Walk your feet out. Take a deep breath. With a big sigh. What do we got? Hearts from Esau? Thanks, brother. Good to see you, my friend. So lovely.